Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Exogate Initiative, and now let's head into our episode. Miners be mining. And we're saving up for... We need 50 to do the squad. Don't think we'll finish today. Oh. Offer push. Yes! Alright, so... Pause. What that means is... Unclaimed. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh no, it's been initiated. What the fuck did I just unclaim? Oh, this one. Alright, that's fine. Cancel. So, assign team 4. And what we'll do then, hold on, is, now what we can do is, alright, off, 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 off. Diplo 4 can cut down to a 3-man team. That'll be you. Do we have a spare medic? We'll go with this. Now, this team, assign diplomatic mission, 10 days, validate. No one's, that's fine. Because there's only 3, create liberation mission. Mission initiated. Mission initiated. On mission, mission initiated. So, if we take a look at this, going down, no desire. Diplo, Diplo, Diplo. Okay. So I guess you just look at declare for, their desire to declare for war. Okay. We ever get another artifact? It was an exosuit, right? Of some sort? Yeah, no way to click and see. So I think it's one of these. The others don't look exosuitish. Alright. No 5s. But we got plenty of money coming in. PsyOps 1. This is a cultural study. We've been teaching the Farno written language etched on the ground with their beaks and talons so they can remember their past selves after they combust into being warm, but we stopped. It's not how their culture works. One industry is built around moral rationalism, being born anew and allowed to rethink the world around them without preconceptions. Part we shouldn't mess with. Alright. Good to know. Pause. So now... Hello. There we go. Alright. So we can see these two are fighting over that. Disconnect. That's fine. Oh, I don't like that. I can't see what's going on here unless I'm connected there. Feels... bad. Alright. So we want to stay at peace with them. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you're doing your thing. Oh, wait. You're doing your thing. Oh, right. Where... Okay. So we're letting the miners mine. We need more research, so we're trying to get the PSYOPs out there. PSYOPs 1 isn't doing anything. I don't think. So almost done. Yep. Go. Yeah, we're just getting that. So we can, like, bounce it a little, I think. Why are we losing influence? What? So now... Again, I'm trying to cut them off because I want to grab these. So they've already... So I'd have to go this way to cut it off. And yeah, so we can't do anything there. How did they get here, then? Exploring, studying... So, okay. So they're all doing something. That's fine. How? It must go around this way? That's weird. Getting that science. What do we need? 500. Oh, real quick. 36, and we need at least 60. So that's like 4 more attacks. So the question becomes at this point, do you finish the game, right? Or do you pause to try to get all the science? Pause. Yeah, so I can't. It's already at maximum. Can do that. Can I create a consolidation mission? Actually, do I want to? We have a team of 3 available. Oh, we should have a team of 3 available. Oh, no, they're... Okay. And we need what for the swarm patch? 50. Almost there. Okay. Oh, what we can do to increase the speed is create a second mining hub. So you're mining there. QS 885. So if we create another one, mining ops 4, 1. No, continue. Sorry, 318. Do. Go. Mining op 2. Create team. Only need 1 engineer. See, now I'll assign the medic. Yeah, and I think that's it. Soldiers are soldiers, sciencing is sciencing. We need at least 1. Sure, we'll do O Brown as well. Go here. Right, but we're consolidating. Never mind. Yeah. Huh, never mind. Alright. QX594. I would like to rename these. So you're there. Okay, so this is 594. I could assign a mining team, but let's be honest, you want to max this out before you do that. Seven, eight, nine. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Do I have a spare? Nope. Consolidation team. Nope. 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 Alright. So, you're indifferent. Hold mission. Unassigned. Here. Create consolidation. Go. Go. And we're paused here, so... Oh, no, we don't have. Hold on. So, we're consolidating here. We're consolidating here and here. We're liberating here. And you guys are trying to be like, stop that. Just stop that. Okay. Now we're finally below 200k, huh? No fives. What I will do is grab the final exosuit upgrade. And then, I guess the med bay? Yeah, and then these and this, and then you just save up for microgate. Wait, did we... Okay. Feels like they've been waiting a while. But okay. Exo 1. Port from Q4 to 9. Hour running a tornado until it reached us, dissipated, and there was a large flying robot inside. We can't communicate with it properly yet, but we think the tornado is backwashed from its engines. It seems lost and desperate, perhaps trying to find its colony elsewhere on the planet. We've asked her to hold position near the AP. Not sure what that means. Access point? Player missions can help get it home. Acknowledge, return to base for now. Okay. That was Exo 1. Oh, is that here? Yes. Alright, create that mission. Go. We have a mining mission not doing anything, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, so Diplo 2, who is out and doing their mission, there's 50. Squarb Patcher. I think no matter what, we'll wait till actually, hold on. 8 years. No, resume. Is there a way... Well, the good news is we're not bottom. So there is that. Does liberating cost influence? Is that why it's struggling like that? pause. Yeah, look at that. So even, oh my god. No, hold on. Cancel. Again, this definitely needs to be looked at. So I was gonna say, oh, let's wait. But we started in 2057, right? 8 years. Yeah, we're on year 7. So there's less than a year left in this game, I think. So we have to do the squad mission now, or not do it at all. Is what I would argue. Yeah, so now we need to progress the artifact. Yes, this is the Ozbots. Start. Squad Patcher. So it's built. So now we can do this mission? They're still on this mission? Holy crap. Not ready. Waiting on gate. Oh, Jesus. What took them so long? They're just going now? We started that 2 hours ago. Alright, medbay is 200. We'll go ahead and trigger that. There's a 5er. 5. And that's it. Alright. That's going up, that's going up. Okay, so now this is going up. So I'd rather... Again, I don't know why it's not showing here. You know what? If this boosts everything around it, then show it always boosting everything around it. Base. With a gator wearing the patch. I assume that is now in storage? No. Honestly, just because. So... Up, up, up. Okay. pt.24. Which is this guy. Again, you know what would be cool? If I could rename this Apocalyptic Archive Homeworld. So I can be like, oh, right, they're coming back from this mission. And not be like, every time they come back, wait, what mission are they at? Alright, so... Alright, it's kind of even. Pause. Yeah. Just have to crank it as high as we can. Or just using those Diplo missions. Like, am I using... You know what? That kind of makes sense. So that needs to... I think when you do a diplomatic mission, it pays influence. So if I were at 0 influence, those missions would do nothing. And I wish it had explained that and I didn't have to figure it out on my own. Oh yeah, they all need a rest. Alright, so Exo 2 can go do something? Oh, okay. Create mission. No archivist, so you can't go there. Ooh. There's another artifact there. Can we get them an archivist? This is the Exo 2, right? If we ditch him, is there an archivist? Whoa, available. Yes. Perfect. We'll snag whatever artifact that was. We'll wait on this. Connect. Okay, so we're getting to the end, I think. I see you sliding around there. With a gator wearing the patch. How does that work? Alright, we need 200 for the ambulance. Yeah, we only got 30 there. We need 250 for this. Otherwise, it's just training room. That's all 300. So the next cheapest thing is this. Great. Right. Do we make a second one just in case? Because we know building bases is pointless. Oh. Alright, you're still resting. Alright. Great. So you're maxed, so what we can do, cancel the mission, liberation. You guys need a rest. You don't. Go. Psyop 1's on a mission, Psyop 2's in downtown, okay. Great. Okay, so what we can do... Alright, is create a mission here. Exo 1. Oh. Yeah, it says it's relatively easy. Wait. Oh, he gets the Squirrel Patcher. Oh. Okay. So it's a suit. Hold on. I would assume then it is a heavy suit. So just to be safe, we'll do this. We'll also cancel the mission. Go in here. Exo1, you're out. Gaming Brain, you're in. You're out. You're in. We're gonna need an engineer. Gail King, you're in. And a medic. All on missions. Oh no. Alright. I think it has to be the alien medic then. Okay. He's only getting paid $49 a month? Man, the aliens are cheap. Gaming Brain. Yeah, that feels good. Then, create mission. XO1. Right? I would imagine the engineer needs this. Alright. Potentially final mission of the game. Start the mission. Let me save. Bookmark 1. Save. Resume. Go. Oh. Research. Medbay. Go. Yeah, no patents. Alright. Yeah, never got 5 oranges. Okay. 500, 410, 500 for state consolidation mission. Should have one available. Yeah, 2 are on no assignment. Doesn't matter. You go there. That'll cap that out. That's being lowered. You have a mission. You can't go there, so assign diplomatic team. Nope, they need a break. Never mind. I just saw that one of them needed a break, so we'll give them a break. So, XO1... is doing their thing. Not ready. Oh, because of the heal. Okay. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Create. No, hold on. This one. Oh, you're already there. Alright. Let's remove this Junhu from Diplo 2. Yeah, you. And we'll assign Ivanova. And we'll consolidate this one. To try to counteract mission initiated. They're all on missions. Oh, we got a liberation. We've got this. Oh, final blow, defeat the enemy faction. Okay, so we can't do that one. Do we have one here? No. So, lower, raise, Diplo. Alright, yeah, so all 4 are out. Yeah, so you need at least 4 Diplo teams. Great, that's the Ozbox. Released. By now. Yeah, it's a weird system. I don't want to disconnect. Plenty of space, so we'll just keep things going. Wait. No, that's you guys. Oh, we have an archivist. I'm gonna ooh, okay, they're not ready. Pause. Now remove. Now play. On hold. We have enough. I'm gonna do this. UA588 is this one unassigned. Okay. Okay, EXO1 not ready. What are they waiting for? It's like, why are they not ready? Is it him? Regrouping, waiting at gate. Alright. So they were just suiting up. Pause. Cut it down to 230. So, like, this should boost this. But I don't know if it does. It's very clear them lowers everything in AoE. I don't think it does an AoE for us. We have to do it a planet at a time. Yeah. They'll do their thing. EXO1 is on their mission. Okay, boosted. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Right, that's the one who just came back. Yeah. How are we doing? So we're holding pause there. Okay. So it's very clear that the factions are not what they appear to be. Alright. We're getting there. I wonder if it'll warn us if we're on the last year. So science mission 1. Go. Start. Because then we can file this way. I don't think we have a science mission. Yeah. Okay. EXO2. Scott got infected by something in Parasite Man. We don't know it's fusing with their arm. Can you remove it? We're trying. There's a lot of resistance. Oh my god, the arm is changing? Into what? A sword. Their arm is changed into a sword. Stop it. Apply a tourniquet. It worked. I think they're going to be okay. Sounds more like a flea of some sort. A bionic weapon? Where are you? There's an ancient military reserve. Was that the only one? Yes, just this one. It's amazing that something so small could be so transformative. Make a good souvenir. Well, once we found a safe way to extract it from Scott's arm, just make sure it goes in display cabinet and not a weapon. See you soon. Weird. Alright, so they're done. That's going down. Create. Go. Start. Okay. Oh, wait, something here. Alright, so our non-aggression with them has ended. So we got... I would assume it's gonna be warfare? Once we stick it into a cabinet. Ah, here's XO1. We're here on WD-724. Again, at least homeworlds we should be able to rename. Confirm that is indeed the Swarm's homeworld. There's a great colony in the distance, just shy of 30 clicks away. Some sort of megalopolis. It's all dark parabolas and light. Exogate activations, I expect, sending their troops far across the universe, including into our base. How's the patcher? It's weighty, even compared to a heavy exosuit. Not surprising, given the generators required to progress the SCP far and wide. But survive the journey, that's the main thing. What's the plan? SCP? Squirm Conception Protocol. It'll travel the colony alone, infiltrate into its heart, and then activate the suit. The SCP will then broadcast across the entire area, uploading the patch to the systems of their Queen Commander units. It will travel through any open exogates as well, to their colonies and missions to other worlds. Will you survive? I hope so. The suit is designed to protect me from any physical threat, but who knows what I'll encounter en route. Should I keep it gate open? No, I think it's too risky, and the signal won't affect regular units. It needs to reach sufficient commanders so they change their orders, change their minds essentially, and route it to everyone else. I understand. We still need to decide how we configure the protocol, what exactly we want the squads to do instead of invading our base. We've programmed 3 deployment options, which are: we make them stop invading us, forget they ever encounter the initiative, though this wouldn't affect their invasions of other worlds. It's also a chance we may discover each other again in the future, so we need to be careful. So that one's out. 2, we create a new primary protocol that dictates they can never harm anyone from the initiative. Now or in the future, again, this won't stop their wars with other factions, but it creates an imbalance vastly in our favor. Okay, and lastly, make them deactivate themselves, stop invading our base, never bother anyone else ever again. We can even study what remains of their civilization, though this is essentially wiping them out. So, first one is they forget about us, but then we can just find them in the future. That one's out. Second one is they can't harm us, but we can harm them. And 3 is they just deactivate. But then it pisses everyone else off. If we can deactivate them, we could reactivate them. I'm going to say have them deactivate themselves. Confirm, have them deactivate themselves. Yes, understood. We'll configure the patcher accordingly, and what about the rest of the team? Monitor their vitals, escort them halfway, search for the best point of entry into the colony. See, this is a bit vague. It's like, what do we do? Escort them halfway. Anything else? I mean, time to head out. Do the initiative proud. And there we go. Okay. I bet option 2 gets you unlimited science. XO1. Spore Patcher was just activated, sending out the signal. Lightning forked in the sky. Thunder just rolled over us. Bright blue flashes are lighting up the horizon. No doubt The squares are plummeting from are plummeting from the sky as they enact mass deactivation. I can't explosion. I hope Georgia is okay. The vitals are still showing. Yes, and that, we can read them again, suggest they've cleared the interference field. I think the mission was a success, but why don't they answer? Were you able to assist them? We scouted a subterranean exhaust vent. Oh, failed the test on perception. So hopefully they entered the colony. Let's hope so. Succeeded a test on body, but I'm pretty sure we dispatched them before they could alert the rest. Medic test. Their vitals remain okay right to the point they entered the interference field, and they don't appear to have altered much since given the current steps. And critically succeeded on a test of knowledge. Oh, and the medic test was critical as well. And the body test was critical as well. Okay. Including some new conclusions we drew from studying the architecture of the colony, from ruling out any kind of global hive mind. Acknowledged. That's everything, but something must still be interfering with Georgia's signal. Fallout from the explosion, perhaps. We'll keep trying. Let me know as soon as you hear from them. You built a patcher, reached the Squirtle world, and put an end to it. By one means or another. We'll know soon enough. 250 gets us that. XO1. 2 days. We've still not heard from them. King, come in. Scan horizon. No sign of them. Report. Where are they? Jesus. I think they're dead. Then they died a hero. We have to go find them. Be careful of the fallout. I'll search for them remotely and gate their body back home. No, I'll... Be careful of the fallout. I'll gate you back from that location when you're ready. Commanders received the patch broadcast, and I hope perpetuated as we planned. Those max explosions were anything go by. I think they did. That sounded like units shutting down and falling from the sky, and hitting anything and everything on the way down. Georgia wiped them. Was a success for the most part. I hope that's the end of the invasion. I think it is. You lost another one, sir. You did what had to be done, as did your team. You're all heroes to me. The world owes you a debt it can never repay. Believe me, I know what a thing or two about debt. Thank the stars I hired you, all I can say, and that you hired those teams. Keep up the good work. Continue. So, another for the memorial. Oh. What are you carrying? We'll put your... What are they carrying? Oh, info. Yeah, no team. What are you carrying? Oh, there's no... Alright, full operation stopped. What? Alright, so if I go here, here, unassign, here, unassign, that should stop things. Just to build up space. And now we can reassign. That's that? That doesn't end the game. Yeah. I'm gonna call it there. I don't think I win this. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let me put it that way. Just assume... Oh yeah, so it was a weapon. Assume I lost. Because at this point, right, it's just dealing with this. It's collecting enough stuff. I am curious. I think we have time. Let me do bookmark 2. Save. Load game. Bookmark 1. Yes. Because I want to do the study thing. So this should be right before we click launch. And it's very obvious what... Oh! Wait. Now, this is our first crash. Again, small team. Solid... I'll say 20, 25, 30 hours of gameplay. Alright. So close the program. Oh, wait. Pause. Rachel Smith. Alright, yeah, this is right before we launched. Go. So we're just waiting on not ready. And we just gotta let time go again. Yep. We can create a consolidation mission there. I'll just... wait. Manage team. Who's low? You're out. You're in. Go. And I'll do the science over again. Med bay. Go. Yep. Alright. Yep. Create consolidation team. You guys are good to go. Start. Build. That's fine. It looks like what I can do is here, unassign, unassign. Because it looks like we've built up enough that there's no space to store things. Real quick. No fibers. Not ready. Yeah, it's gotta be a heavy suit. Yeah, there it is. It's a heavy suit. Okay, so they're getting their suits. Eventually. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Do I have... yeah. Do I have a spare consolidation team? I'm not even going to focus on that. You know what? I'll deal with it as best I can. Exogate 1. Okay, so that so yeah, that's... if I have a team doing this... You know what I mean? So we can only consolidate a planet at a time, or drop a single planet at a time. They are an AoE. Heavily unfair. There we go. Wait on a gate. Wait. So now we'll choose option 2 and then call it done. And actually, I will even resave the bookmark here. So they've gone through the gate, now we just have to do their mission. Get back there. weird. Okay. 6 days. It should go quick enough. Yep. Boosting, boosting, boosting. Go. Yeah, so in wartime, the AI gets far too many advantages. Yep, that's fine. We'll pause them. Alright, here's the XO1. Capture. SCP. Will you survive? Understand. Which are. And the next. And lastly. So now we're going to choose set the protocol so they can never harm us again. Yes. Entryway, halfway, vitals, go. Time to head out. Good luck. Pause. XO2. Somewhere nearby. Oh. What is this from afar? Do you know what it is yet? Pose, pads. Someone's playing it? No, tree, pads, and hammer. Oh. What is the purpose? Do our best. XO1. Patcher was just activated. Sky, okay. The vitals are still showing. Were you able to assist them? So. Oh, this time they passed. Okay. Critical success on this, so we know this. Oh, this time we failed. Okay. And a basic success in knowledge. We'll know soon enough. Alright, there we go. XO2. And said jumping areas, we took the whole thing apart, finally freed it, it's too far gone, it died. Ooh, that's awful. Being different up there. Let's bring it home. So the artifacts are randomized, so now we got a new ancient one. Huh. Okay, so yeah, we stopped the invasions. We're waiting for XO1. Scan the horizon. Sort of fire. Now most of the explosions have subsided. Great. Where are they? Where have you been? I'm trekking back from the colony. I don't know why the signal couldn't cut through. Follow up, maybe. The mission was successful. Being inside the suit. Experience, I tell you. Let's quickly debrief you. See, the broadcast perpetuated it as we hoped. Initial confusion was caused by the explosion you probably saw, but then they returned to normal. Except it wasn't normal. It was actually just walked past them on the street. Commanders, drones, even those from insectoids, they did nothing. Extremely well done. Thank you, EXO. I think it is. Alright. They come home. We did what had to be done. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. This is the final episode. I will just queue up, I don't know, the library? Sure. I will bookmark here as bookmark 3. And resume. I'm just gonna keep the game paused. So, again, $25 game. 2-man team, which, you know, admittedly, I'm sure they had to hire people to help with, you know, different parts, so it might have been as high as 26-man team. You know what I mean? I think in the thing it says, like, it got as high as 30-man, if you include independent contractors who work for, like, a day or two, or that sort of thing. They worded it differently like that. So, small team, indie game, $25. Worth the money. Overall, very well done. I like the art style. It actually feels mostly balanced. And there are things randomized, like, if you remember, in our first bookmark, I think it was... Hold on, came through here. This one. In bookmark 1, this artifact was a sword. This playthrough, it was, I don't know what it was, but it was just some sort of ancient thing, right? So there is some randomization here. I don't know if that means there's like many artifacts in the game, and it goes, all right, there are 10 potential ancient artifacts you can find. I will choose 4 for this playthrough. But at least there is, and it could be as simple as the order in which you find them is randomized. But there is some randomization in this game. The planets are randomized. Great. Please apply that to factions. Have it so there are 6 possible factions in the game, but it only ever chooses 3 of them. Would be amazing. Otherwise, very well done, right? The graphics are good. The sound is good. Like, I didn't find it grating or anything like that. They did the best they could. Balance is a bit wonky, but hey, what are you going to do? Options feel fine. That sort of thing. They did a good job. The one thing they need to go back and take a look at is when it comes to war and combat in this game, it needs to be adjusted. Even on the default setting, so we're playing on whatever default, it may not be the easiest, but we're playing on default, the AI gets far too many bonuses. I can improve, or no, what's a better way to say this? I can increase or decrease the influence of one planet at a time. The AI gets to do it in an area of effect. I have to worry about, teams and making sure they get rest and that sort of thing. The AI does not. I don't know if they get bonuses to influence. I can't comment on that. Combat is weird. At one point, I had a team on the planet doing a mission. Okay. They had a team on the planet doing a mission. As opposed to them fighting each other, it rolled the dice, and all of a sudden it was just, you lose the planet, mission canceled. It's like, why? Right? Second, there's no point in building strongholds. If I have a stronghold here, and they lower the influence low enough, I just lose the planet anyways. Doesn't do anything. If they launch an attack, they immediately get to wipe out the stronghold on day 1, and now it was pointless to spend the resources. So I appreciate how it works. The system needs to be readjusted, rebalanced, however you want to do it. Very simply, if I can only do 1 planet at a time, they can only do 1 planet at a time. Maybe have that in one of the option strings settings. They get an AoE, they don't get an AoE for difficulty. Fine, whatever. But there's no there's no reason to give them the AoE if I don't get the AoE. That's too much of an advantage. 2, if we both have missions on the planet, have the missions interact with each other. Don't just say, oh, they started their mission first, you lose. No. My mission made it to that damn planet. Theirs ticks down, mine ticks down, then they attack. Not, oh, theirs ticks down first, you lose. Because remember, I have to take time to go. They don't. Which means, if they launch an invasion, no matter what happens, they win. Unless you get really lucky. Second, it shouldn't be, oh, they're launching an invasion. By the way, you've already lost 3 days because we had to take the time to tell you. It should be, hey, they are launching an invasion here in 30 days. Right? If they're going from here to here, or here to here. You have 30 days to get a team together, stick them on a planet, and use the defenses to help defend. Gotta give me some time to get a defense mission in place. Otherwise, if you play this game, this is a trap. It's pointless. So, you know, combat needs to be looked at, and those are the specifics. Otherwise, $25, good game. Give it a look. I got... real quick. Well, I guess I can just look at Steam, right? If I look at Steam, this first playthrough, I have played a solid 25 hours. So $25 for 25 hours, boom, $1 an hour. It's a good deal. Again, like, unfortunately at this point, because I've done the story mission, the rest of it just feels kind of like a slog, right? Because the win is waiting for, if we get out of here, right? The win condition is just waiting for score. I'm at 1673. Maybe I get enough to get here. Maybe, like, 50-50 odds I get above the Reapers. 10% odds I can get above the Ark. So, I did lose, I admit. I would probably play a little better, be more aggressive, just going out, grabbing things, going out, grabbing things, going out, grabbing things. I now know the better ratio of teams, that sort of thing. Maybe I win, maybe I lose, maybe it takes me 2 more tries. You know, but, you know, it's like, oh, do I want to wait, just sit here for another, right? I believe it ends in 2065. So do I just want to wait here for another 2 or 3 hours doing busy work? Or do I just call it here, say I'm done? It's like, I lost, I'm sorry. You know, we did the Squarb thing. We're attacking them. The Squarb is ignoring us, attacking. That is the other thing. If I do that, beating the Squarb should either trigger victory or at the very least give a permanent trickle of science or money or something. Ideally, but like something like a slow permanent trickle of patents or something that gets me to unlimited money. Or, you know what I mean? Because it feels great. I won. I didn't really get anything for it. Like, woohoo! Like, it should do something, but it feels very anticlimactic. Otherwise, we are done for the day. Thank you everyone for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. That jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.